Hey, what's up, guys? If it looks like I'm on the floor, it's because I am on the floor. As you can see here, we have a sketchbook because that's what we're doing today. We're doing a sketchbook tour. But before we begin, I just want to explain something because I kind of abandoned this channel, and I want to explain why. Because it's yeah, I want to start fresh, essentially. The reason that happened is because I was going through the bad stuff for the past year. Like, it's currently September 28th when I'm filming, and since last September, I've been dealing with some stuff medically and in some other areas of my life, not just medical related, but a lot of stuff has happened to me that wasn't great, and so I was just feeling really bad, and yeah, it was really stressful. I had a really stressful time, and I wasn't feeling like making silly YouTube videos anymore. But now I'm feeling better because I got treatment for some of my health issues, and so I'm feeling quite good. I'm fine. So yeah, I feel like I can do shit again. I can do stuff again, and I think I'm gonna be able to make like a video a week. Like, I want to make art related videos. I said that in a community post like a month ago, that's what I wanted to do, and I think I'm gonna be able to do it now. I'll try to do a video a week. I'll probably post them on Saturdays because that's a good day. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing a tour of my most recent finished sketchbook, and by most recent I mean I finished it in April, but I have another one that I'm working on currently. So this one is the sketchbook that took me the longest to finish so far, because it took like a year. I started on April 25th, 2024, and I finished it April 8th, 2025. So that was a long time. And as you can see here, it's quite fat. It's quite fat. This is what I do with every single one of my sketchbooks. I just draw on it with Posca. Also, there's a Pikachu here because I love Pokemon. It's my 36th sketchbook. I have a lot of sketchbooks, but I'm not going to show you all of them because that's a lot. And I wrote "I love you" on the cover because I really love this sketchbook. It has some of my favorite art I've drawn in it. And this, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Brno, if you're Czech, you will know. It's a city in the Czech Republic, and I went there on vacation last summer, so that's why it's there. Anyways, let's begin. Oh god, something flew. I'm currently renovating my room, which is why I'm on the floor and why there's stuff there, you can see. So I don't have access to my desk, and I'm just, yeah. So as always, when I start a sketchbook, I like to make an intro page, which is just my OC Pico. Yeah, I don't feel anxious about starting the first page because I know I'm not doing anything serious. I'm just doing this, so it's fine. And I like making goals for myself. So my goals were just have fun, draw my OCs, finish PCs, and improve. And I think that's what I did, because I improved. Yeah, let's go. So here we have sketches. This one of my OCs. Wait, should I? You can already see them, but I'll talk about them later. This one I turned into a finished drawing later. Some flowers, because I like flowers, and you didn't see that. Oh, okay, great. I think I was at my grandparents' house for dinner, and I took my sketchbook with me, and this is what I drew. Baggies jeans in Atlanta. No, why are there so many feet on this page? I mean, there's a big toe and this thing and this thing saying feet, but that's already too much. That's already too many feet. Egg Sheeran. I think this video was a mistake. Okay, we're already 4 minutes in, and this is all I've drawn so far. This is the sketch I was here that I finished because I didn't like the way I did it here. To be honest, I was kind of stupid. Nowadays, I wouldn't do this. I mean, nowadays, it's been like a year old. I wouldn't do this because this is such a waste of paper. It's It's in pencil too. Like I should have just erased it and whatever. It's my OC Paola. Can you see? Is this a good angle? It's a bad angle. Fuck. Such a bad video. I suck. I mean, oh no. Let's be positive. This is my OC Paola. She's in a band called No Idea, and I'm making a comic on my OCs. So this is exciting. And watermelons and bananas because focus please. Because I like fruits. That's wow. More okay. It bled nowadays. I mean, I did it in the sketchbook as well, but nowadays I like tape stuff on the back of the page when it bled because here I was trying to draw some this OC Louise, but I was struggling to come up with a hairstyle for her. She's not even a main character. I don't know why I was thinking about her, but anyways. A friend of mine said I look like a termite. Anyways, oh no, there's titties. There's titties. I will have to censor. Trigger warning titties. So a lot of my OCs, the main ones are Blue and Lux. Those are the only ones you need to know about right now. The others you can forget about them right now. Wait. Those were stuck. Okay. Paola again, because I love her, and Blue. He's the main character, I've decided. He's not the first one I created. The first one I created is, well, this little guy. His name is Ferdinand. I'm sorry for the occasional French jump scare. He's the first one I created, but he's not the main character because for reasons. This drawing I don't like because I messed up so bad. I don't know if you can tell, but like the shading is so whack because that's something that happens a lot to me. I oftentimes forget the light source in my drawing, so I just do this and it turns out bad. That's something I'm trying to improve on, but I'm forgetful. Some sketches. Ferdinand, he's here. And this is the gang. So we have Lux, Blue, Paola, and Ferdinand. I'm sorry, how do you even pronounce that in English? I don't know. And here we have some gorillas, but I don't like this drawing because it's so stiff and that's something I'm trying to work on. My poses, making them less stiff. I've changed my art style a little bit since the sketchbook because it's literally been a year. So, also the sketchbook is really fun for me because it's when I met one of my friends during that time in May 2024. We met online. It's my first online friend. I've never had online friends because I'm shy. I mean, online I'm really shy. I don't talk to people. Here's a bunch of this. You vote me up. This is just a bunch of sketches because I was unemployed. I still am. Fuck. Yoast. This is the only fan art of... No, I'm lying. I have one other fan art of him in my current sketchbook because I don't draw a lot of fan art, especially of real people, because I get awkward. I don't know. And here's the gang. The gang. Okay, so if you want to know more about them, they're in the band. I already said Blue. He's the self-proclaimed leader of the gang, but he's not very charismatic. Wow, insulting my OCs. This was a redraw of an... Oh, I wrote it here. Drawing from 2021. I created these OCs in 2021, except for Ferdinand. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry for being French. I created him in September 2020. So yeah, I was in high school when I created them. He's the bassist of their band. Alexander is the drummer. Paola is the guitarist. And Blue is just there. No, I'm kidding. He does stuff, but he plays the keyboard. But he's mostly just there to be annoying. I love this one. This is what I was talking about earlier when I said this sketchbook has some of my favorite drawings I've done. This one is... I love this one. Paola's got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. That's always a good time. More gorillas. I don't hate this one. Like I don't like the other one I did, but this one I like. It's fine. And Alexander and more. No idea. I love them. I can't wait to like get to draw the comic, because right now I've only written chapter 1, the script. I mean, not really chapter, it's more like part, because it can be divided into smaller chapters, I guess. But we'll see the technicalities once I get to posting it. This is Mayosima Yuko. She's fun. I like her. Forget the yacht. Look at the drawing. My friend that I mentioned earlier that I met in May 2024 during the making of the sketchbook suggested I draw her in this skirt. I think it's Virgin Suicide or something. So I did. Yeah. Her lore is okay. She's gonna be a character in the comic, but not yet because this is the beginning right now. Her lore is that she used to be like a child star. She's Japanese, which is why it's written. She used to be like a child star, but she doesn't want anymore. She's like, no, fuck that. So she left. She left her home to do other stuff. Wow, what a great summary. I'm so good at talking. I used a reference of Joost to draw this one, and it's Ferdinand in the grossest kitchen you've ever seen. Would you cook in here? I wouldn't. It's the kitchen of one of my other OCs, whose name is Nikki, and it was you've only seen her. I don't think you've seen her yet in the sketchbook. Anyways, this is Blue and his older brother Liam. I've changed his design. I've gotten rid of the blue hair and pronouns because you can't have blue hair and pronouns anymore. I'm sorry, because it didn't really fit his character. Like, it's one thing to like plan a story in my head and then actually get to writing it as like a script, because some things are bound to change. Ooh, this is Paola, but this is a reference to a song called Divoshka Skare. I'm sorry, my accent is fucking horrible. I haven't had a Russian class in fucking forever, but I realized I was an OG Muka fan because I discovered this song like when it first came out, and I didn't realize. Like, I'm an OG, bro. Some blue haircuts. Lasagna. Oh yeah, because I was at my grandparents' house and we were eating lasagna. Wow. Wow. Ferdinand at various ages. He's adorable. And here I was wondering what kind of style I should use for my comic. I've decided I'm gonna make it in black and white because it's just easier for a comic, you know, than Medusa, more Muka. You know, like, yeah, I was listening to this album on repeat that summer. My OC Pico with orange hair because I love the color orange, and Ferdinand speaking Russian because his lore is that he's Russian and Czech, but he lives in France because he was born there, actually. Oh, and here I put a paper in there because I mentioned I went to the Czech Republic and I wrote a comic about it, about like what happened when we were there, because I went with a friend, but I don't want to show it. I want to gatekeep it because like it involves other people and I don't want to put their privacy at risk. I don't know. Also, it's 50 pages long. Like, it's so long. When you look on the side, like, you can see where the comic is because it's so long. Some edgy blue art. I like it though. I don't know. I like the colors. And wait, because okay, how am I gonna do this? Wait, we're gonna some more Yoast. I didn't remember this, but I mean I did, but I didn't realize I drew so much music fan art in the sketchbook. I like this one as well. But I hate mosquitoes because they keep attacking me. Like this year, the mosquitoes are fucking horrible. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, that's it. They're horrible. They keep. Anyways, and these are some of the little souvenirs I brought back. So we have a postcard, a sticker. These are some chocolates we got, some bubble gum, and this is the water they gave us on the train. And then this is like a label my friend got when she bought some stamps in Austria, because we went to Vienna for a day as well. So yeah. Ooh. Why is it blurry? It was a good trip, but honestly, traveling is really stressful for me because it kind of breaks my routine, and I get stressed. Here's some. Wait, is there something there? Yes, there is. There are some sketches. Oh, Ferdinand crying. Okay. Some Pico. Pico doesn't have a story. He's just there. I've had him since like middle school, since I was 12, I think. He's never had a story or anything. He's just a character that I draw for fun. And Blue and Lux being edgy. I like it though. I like the colors. They're yeah. I like the sketchbook a lot. Oh, I was on fucking fire that summer, man. Like, I was drawing like finished illustrations like this on almost every page. Here we have Ferdinand and Lux with the kitties because Ferdinand has cats. This one is named Moz, and this one is Keith. And here we have Niels. He's Paula's older brother. He also has blue hair and pronouns. And this is his girlfriend Louise, the one I was struggling to draw at here. This is his girlfriend. Okay, Laurent Tang furry era. I like drawing animals sometimes. I like this cat. Look at this dumb looking cat. Okay, this is Blue, and I always draw him. I only draw him. And Cynthia, another character who doesn't show up until a bit later on in the story. That's my problem. Like, I have so many characters that I like, but they only show up later on in the story. This is Nikki, the girl whose kitchen was disgusting that I mentioned earlier. Buzzing her hair. She has like a fuck-ass bob normally, but I don't know. I drew her with a buzz cut because I felt like it. Cat. I was testing out some pens. And here's another OC of mine named Polka. She doesn't have a story. She's just a girl with a gas mask and like two-toned hair, like pink and blue on one side. On each side. I created her in high school, if that matters. And I like tanks, so I tried drawing one. It's my favorite tank ever. I tried drawing it, but it was my first time drawing it, so it's not that great. I think it was my first time. I'm not sure, actually. You know what? We're gonna say it's my first time so that I don't embarrass myself too much. No. Okay, fuck. Man. Okay, hear me out. Wait, look at Ferdinand first and his cat. I don't know which cat this is. I don't know which cat it is, but it's probably not Keith, because Keith is black cat, so it's probably Moz or another one. I forgot. He has 3 cats, but I forgot the other one's names. Anyways, here what this is okay. So when I was in look at this. When I was in middle school, I had these OCs that were like based on countries. I know. So like Italia type shit. I didn't even watch Italia. Like, I created those OCs before I even knew what Italia was. So it was a complete coincidence. It's like the worst kind of coincidence ever. Like, accidentally recreating Italia. Are you kidding me? And I used to love drawing them. In middle school, my favorites were Hungary, this girl, and then Austria, France, England, and Germany. Those 5 were my favorites to draw. And I revisited them here, and I drew France. They have human names, but I only ever refer to them as their country names because it's easier. I drew François, Francie, being like in Paris. He's like overrated because I went to Paris. You know, when we went to the Czech Republic, we stopped in Paris for a bit, and oh my god, I'd never been to Paris before, despite being French. We don't all live in Paris, okay? And that that shit was ugly as fuck. I mean, it's only like the only places we went were like bus stations, and like it was I don't know. And also it was the year the Olympics were happening, so everything was super fucking expensive. I was like, holy fuck, that's like obscene. Those are some obscene prices. And so I was like, it's overrated. So I drew my friend OC being like overrated. I like this drawing though. If you disregard the Italia type shit, disregard him, it's actually a nice drawing. It's like, I like it. I like drawing backgrounds. It makes my art. Honestly, my advice would be Guys, draw backgrounds. I'm gonna censor some of this stuff here because I was journaling and that's not interesting. If you want to improve draw backgrounds, it's gonna make your art look so much better. This is Blue in a balut egg, getting eaten by someone. Weird as fuck. I'm not a fan of this one. I don't know. It's fine, I guess, but it's not my favorite. More journaling and some, so I'm gonna censor it. And something I drew with oil pastels. I hate oil pastels. Like, I've never liked them, and I try to use them again. But I fucking hate them. I've never liked them. More journaling, bro. Get a diary instead of doing this. Okay, I still do it. I'm complaining. The only thing I'm gonna be able to show you here is Skibidi Paula. It's Paula, but Skibidi Toilet. Yo, like, bro, Gen Alpha is so cooked. Because the other day, I saw my younger cousin, and we deadass had a conversation about Skibidi Toilet and Italian brain rot. Like, it's so fucking over, bro. And then Blue and Alexander just being bros. Yeah, be like that. Oh, here I was painting. Look at me painting. I literally, that's funny because I literally painted something for my parents like 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I was just practicing, so it's not great. But it's just to like get the hang of it, I guess. Can you tell what this is? It's very hard to see because it's just so blue. Seas, you can see there's some more journaling shit. We got the gang, we got Paula, Zero. He's another character that shows up a bit later. Why do I keep doing this to myself? The interesting characters only show up later. This is Mayuko, Blue, and Cynthia in some 60s inspired fashion. I think I found this on Pinterest or something. And I was like, hell yeah. Ooh! Yay! I like this one, but it doesn't really show up on camera much. But in real, oh yeah, it does. In real life, you can see the streaks of the marker. This is Paula in space. And my OC Pico. Yeah, this is a reference to a Vocaloid song, by the way. Can you guess which one it is? The title is here, but I should have put it there because you can't see it because it's just pink on red. So it doesn't show up. I love Vocaloid, bro. I've been a fan since I was 11. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to blur out so much of this page because it's just there's journaling and private information, like, but enjoy this. Anyways, more OCs that I literally never draw apart from Pico and Harry. I never draw those. Harry is Pico's friend. That's like as far as his story goes, is that he has some friends. Okay, is this straight? Okay, it is. More Ferdinand. He got beat up. I don't know what happened to him, but it sure did. And he lost his hair. No, his wig, no. What is behind this? Oh, it's my Powerpuff Girls OC. Her name is Reaper. She's this evil little gremlin of a girl, and some sketches of no idea. Wow, I love music. I'm gonna blur some of this as well because it's private information among my friends. I love writing my friends' social security numbers on every single page of my sketchbook. My friend went to Finland and Estonia and got me a Moomin lollipop. I don't remember what flavor it was. Like, it said fruit flavor, but like honestly it just tasted like chemicals. But like I ate it anyways. And Ferdinand. Okay. It was Brat's summer, so I drew Brat from the Powerpuff Girls as, yeah. And this was, okay, I never finished this. It was Ferdinand. in Czechia. This was a reference from a picture I took in the Czech Republic. I think it was in Prague. And since Ferdinand is Czech, I decided to draw him there. But I literally never finished it because I was like, nah. I don't feel like it. There's more. Censor this because it's doxing information. Why do I keep doing this? I like this page. I like the sketches around. I like the little sketches. Okay, do I need to censor this? Probably a little bit. It was Goretober, bro. At this point I started feeling really art blocked because it was September. Oh, it was literally a year ago from today. It's crazy. And that's when the bad stuff started really happening to me. I was in the trenches. And so I didn't feel like drawing, and also I was like feeling dissatisfied with my art. I was like, it's not good enough. I'm tired of it. I'm kind of bored of it. I need to change it. And so I only got like 3 days into Goretober. Yeah. More gorillas. I like this one. Okay, this one is actually neat. But first, we got Jo, my OC Jo. She's one of Blue's classmates, and she shows up actually in the first part of the comic. So she's a cool character that actually shows up early. Woo! She takes swimming lessons with Blue. They met there and they're in the same class. Who else takes swimming lessons? Not a single character that we've seen in the sketchbook besides her and Blue. The others I haven't drawn. I don't give them enough love. There are too many. Some gorillas with a bunch of little noodles and some references to Gorillaz songs. Some of those are pretty obvious, but can you guess what all of these are? Yeah. I'm so disappointed because like those are my 3 favorite Blue characters. We got 2D from Gorillaz, Bubbles, the Powerpuff Girls, my childhood cartoon, and Hatsune Miku. But like I hate this drawing because it's so stiff. It's so like also I don't know, I don't like it. It was in my period where I was dissatisfied and art blocked, so I don't like it. But anyways, what is going on here? More doxing information on this page. That's always a great thing. Here I was painting some sunflowers because I like painting, as I previously mentioned. And here, okay, you can't really see, but it's like an AU where Blue is nice and innocent and kind. Ferdinand is mean. Lux is bold and Paula is straight. Like it's so cursed, like the most cursed AU you can imagine. I don't know how to look at this. Okay, what is happening here? Okay, it's this way. Oh, okay, so okay, this is gonna... What happened? Hello? Where are we, guys? Guys, we're in the back rooms, what happened? Did you see that? Okay, we're back. What happened? What the fuck was that? Oh, a ghost just haunted my camera. So that thing where like people can't visualize things in their head? This was me trying to draw an apple from like memory, but like how do it's so hard to explain. Like when you close your eyes and you try to imagine an apple, what do you see? Are you able to actually see a detailed apple? Because I can't. Like this is what I see, bro. It's like blurry and like really dark, and like I can kind of like make out the concept of an apple, but like I can't actually see it. Like I can create like a 3D model in my head and rotate it at will. I just don't really see much. What's it called? Aphantasia or something? I don't know if I have it, but it's like... So I tried drawing, painting, I mean, what I see in my head, and it's that. It's very... And then I'm so confused because how do you look at... okay, it's this way. Here, some paint stuff. More paint stuff. Oh, you can see, but this is a very old drawing from 2019. 18, 19 that I found like just on the floor in my room. So I was like, I'm gonna tape it in there so I don't lose it. Some comic stuff that has nothing to do with the No Idea comic I'm working on, so we're just gonna skip it. It's not interesting. It's just another group of OCs that I came up with around that time because I was bored. I wanted to create some OCs, so I did. How do I explain this? They're speaking in a language that doesn't exist. It's like I created it. It's a language I created. It's Conlang because I like doing that. I have like a whole fictional country that I've made. And so those OCs are from that fictional country, which is why they're speaking that fictional language. Yeah, it's very fun. And, yeah. Pokemon stuff. Ooh, because I like Pokemon. You see, like, I was really art blocked. Like, you can see the difference between, like, beginning of the sketchbook and, like, here. Because what is this? I was drawing Pico in his outfit of the day. He's cute with orange hair. He originally has like brown, light brown hair, but I don't know. I like drawing him with orange hair sometimes because I like the color orange. Here was a Meet the Artist that I was trying to do, but I'm never satisfied with my Meet the Artists because I don't know. I just always think they turn out looking weird and not good. This group of OC that I created that live in the fictional country. I don't like this drawing too much because I was still going through the art block. What happens? Sometimes, okay, it's so weird. Sometimes my camera does weird shit. I don't understand. I love this drawing though. I think I found the reference for it on Pinterest, so I just redrew it, and it's Blue, Alexander, and some of their friends. So there's Nikki, Shelly, Kevin, and Az. And they're in the grocery store. But you will notice that they're supposed to be... I messed up because they're supposed to be like in a reflection. But the writing is in the correct... Like, I wrote it the correct way how you would read it. But like when something is reflected, it's supposed to be flipped. And that pisses me off so bad. Like, that peeves me so bad. Because I can't unnotice it. As soon as I noticed, I was like, oh my god, why did I do this? How did I not notice? So yeah, it pisses me off. Anyways, here's my Meet the Artist that I did, but I don't like it. Also, it has my old Instagram on it, so I'm gonna censor it and instead direct you to my current one. I put it on the screen, and I'll put it in the description with all of my older socials. So if you want to see more art from me, you can follow me there. Also, one thing I hate about doing like these things, like Meet the Artist, is that, bro, I don't know who I am. I immediately forget what I dislike. The only thing I could think of that I don't like was peas, because I fucking hate peas. They're disgusting. That's the only thing I could think of. London Calling, but with Ferdinand. No idea. He's the bassist. I think I said it already, but yeah, I like this drawing. It's fun. I like this album, so it's a good time. Which way are we looking? Oh, that's very convenient. Oh, that's very convenient. Well, it doesn't matter. It's just dumb sketches, but it's Lux and Blue being bros. Here I was Blue and his little brother that he fucking hates. Blue, okay, lore time. Blue has two brothers. Technically, they're his half brothers because none of them have the same mother. They all have the same dad, but they don't have the same mom. So Liam is the oldest, then there's Blue, and then there's Timeo, this little guy, his younger brother. He hates him. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Forget this guy, we don't talk about him, but Blue and his brothers. We got Liam, whose hair I have since changed, and Timeo, whose name I have since changed because here... Why is he named Manu here? Well, who is that? No. Here I was so obsessed with Pokemon that I like. Okay, I was like making my own like. Oh, my feet! No, I was like imagine like okay, what if there was like a Pokemon region based on like my where I live, and so I did this, but it's like it's as far as I went in the sketchbook. Like I didn't draw anything else but these little sketches of it, of the starters. Yeah, sketches. I was see, I was like trying to change my art style. I was like, because this is how I was drawing at the time. This is kind of what my art looked like in high school, and this is like a mix of both. You know, like the hybrid between. I mean, the in between the two. Because this one is very cartoony stylized. This one is a little more anime as kind of like not realistic, but more less less stylized, I guess. And this one is more in between. This is more similar to how I draw currently. You just gotta spice things up from times to time because art style is neat, but you gotta. It's not supposed to be a prison, right? Like you still gotta experiment. And here's Pico. Censor this. There's more doxing information because I went. Okay, I went to the theater, but like I don't want you to know where the theater is. Oh, anyways, my 2025 art goals: experiment with art style. Well, I did it. Finished pieces. Well, I'm still doing it. Improve. Yes. Have fun. That has happened. Comics. Yes, I am currently writing the script. OCs and fan art hasn't happened. Paint. I painted once literally this year, and it was 2 days ago. So more variety plus study. I don't know. Maybe that has happened. I don't know. More Pokemon stuff. I hate the weather because the weather was bad, and I love this little Pico that I drew here. Ferdinand. Ferdinand is Gen Alpha. He turned 15 on September 15th. So yeah, that's a fun Ferdinand fact. Oh yeah, I'm more experimenting with my art style because I was like so frustrated, because it was Spoingus. Do you know Spoingus? It's this little creature that just says the most crude stuff ever, always insulting your mother and stuff. We hate this guy. What? No, Laura Tutang, furry mention. Furry mentioned. Oh no. There's more furry shit. No, you can't see it. You can't see it. There's more furry stuff. No. I like this llama and this bird. What is this? I forgot this. This is great. You know what? I should have I should have completely like scrapped all of my human OCs and only stuck with the furry stuff. This page flew away. It's just Pico and Harry being bros. More Pico, yeah. See, he doesn't have a story or like much about him really, so I can just do whatever. It's great. I recommend having OCs like that because comics are fun, you know. But sometimes you just want to draw whatever. Like some school uniforms again for this fictional country that some of my OCs are from. Pico is from this country. That's like as far as information about him goes. He has a friend named Harry, another friend named Hugo, and they're from this fictional country I created. More Blue and Alexander B. Being bros. Yeah. I mean, I like those little sketches. They're cute, I guess. Paula. She got into a fight, probably with Blue. She also probably won. Also, this was from a reference that I found on Pinterest. If some of my drawings look like stuff you've seen on Pinterest, it's because it is stuff you've seen on Pinterest. Oh, wait. Shrimp Dino and Bluefin. Because I have this like inside joke with my friend that Ferdinand is like a shrimp. So yeah. And blue with a fuck ass bob. And a bolka. The bolka is not a look, but honestly, the fuck ass bob, like, slay. You know what? Go off. What is this? What is going on here? What the fuck kind of pose is this? Anyways, I was drawing my OCs. I was drawing the gang as Hatsune Miku in like Miku cosplay. Yeah. Also, it was 20. I don't know when was this. It was in March 2025. So it was like 6 months ago. I know how to count. So I was about more journaling. Another Meet the Artist because I hated the first one I made. This one I hate less. And also, March 11th, I turned 21. So I wrote this. Yeah. Also, follow my Instagram, lol. I also have... We'll talk about that later. It's in the description. I have all their socials. But... this is the end, I think. I'm so tired now. Cursives. Fun fact, we were forced to write in cursives when I was in primary school, so... Memories. Oh, wait. Okay. This OC... Fuck. Get away from me. This OC... This is when I created him for the first time in March 2025. But recently I've become obsessed with him and his story. And like, what a great time to become obsessed with another group of characters. I'm literally trying to write the script for a comic and now I'm obsessed with other blorbos. Like now is not the time, you know? Is there more? Not much, okay. Great. But he's changed, he doesn't look like that anymore. And here is coming up with more stuff for the fictional countries, more spoilers. Like, yeah, and ooh, Cynthia. See, I think you can. Please, why are you doing this to me? Do you hate me? You can kind of see that I was like working on the anatomy a bit. I think it's becoming different. I don't know. And then my final thoughts, but I don't have time to read all that. So like TikTok and its consequences on my attention span. Just kidding. I don't go on TikTok too much at all. And here is the final page of Pico. See, great. I forgot that. See, I improved, right? Between like. Wow. That's the end. That's the sketchbook. And on the back is just paint because when I paint, I just like to lather it on the back of my sketchbook. I like it though. It looks good. I like it. Okay, that's the sketchbook. That was sketchbook 36. I like it, but as you can see at the end, I got really art blocked because I was going through the bad stuff, you know. I was sick and stressed. I was really stressed because I was sick and because of other reasons, but we're not going to go into it. Now I feel better and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of sketchbook 37. Let's go. Wait, I need to get it. It's literally right behind me. And this is, boom, sketchbook 36. As you can see, we've got Ferdinand, Pico again, and I'm gonna show you a little sneak peek so you can get excited for the next sketchbook tour, which won't happen super soon because I'm only this far into it. I still have all of that to go through, so I started it the same day I finished this one actually. So it's been like 6 months. Boom, sneak peek. You can see how my art style has changed. Like, we got Paula, and then we got Blue at the pool. Because his story, okay, like, can you see that? Ooh, it glows. Great. His story is that he takes swimming lessons. I already said that. But it's not a paranormal story. Like, even though there's a ghost there, it's spooky. It's more a realistic setting, but he has a lot of nightmares because an aspect of the story is that he's gone through some shit basically, and so he has trauma and he gets nightmares about things. So that's what I drew. This is the most recent one. You can see how my art style has changed a bit. I really like it. Oh, it glows because of the coloring pencil. Yeah, that's it. I still have all this to go through. So no sketchbook tour until 2026 probably. But yeah, but if you want to see the sketchbook eventually and my other art videos that I'm gonna be posting hopefully every week on every Saturday, subscribe to this channel, and I'll put my other socials on the screen. I have Instagram, Kara, Blue Sky, a Tumblr, and I think that's it. So I'll put them on the screen and I'll put them in the description so you can follow me if you want to see more. And that's all I have to say. Skibbity toilet Riz.